Hello students, welcome once again to our TEJAS series. I will request you all to do like, share and subscribe our Turuto YouTube channel. And see, I will be continuing to share these questions regularly till your JEE mains and till your JEE advance. Okay, so be in touch with us, be in contact with us and follow our YouTube channel. It's going to be really very helpful as far as maths is concerned, maths for IIT JEE is concerned. So okay, now see, these are two questions from equation, theory of equation, quadratic equation, whatever you call it, but in general I call it theory of equation. Okay, so these are two questions which you would have got today as post, so we'll be solving the first one today, and both questions are really important as far as the type of question which you may get, the concept involved there, the tricks involved there. Okay, now see, let's take up the first question here. The first question says if xi, where I is 1, 2, 3, 4, that means x1, x2, x3 and x4 are the roots of this equation. So these are four roots of the equation. So x1, x2, x3, x4. So I will say, so we are given here that x1, x2, x3 and x4 are roots of the equation. And what's that equation? Ln x raised to the power 4 minus 3 times ln x cube, and then it's plus a times ln x square plus 7 equal to 0. Okay, so that's given to us. Now what do we have to find? We have to find the value of product of xi. Okay, so that means we have to find, so we have to evaluate here the product of the roots of this equation. So we have to find x1 into x2 into x3 into x4 bachcho. So that's what we have to evaluate here. Okay, now see one very important point. If you have an equation, seemingly a polynomial equation, why am I saying seemingly a polynomial equation? Because if you see, if I replace here ln x by some t, so you will get a polynomial in terms of t raised to 4 minus 3t cube plus a times t square plus 7 equal to 0. Now we can apply all the results related to the roots of the polynomial and its coefficient. Okay, now what are those? Like sum of the roots. So I can write that sum of roots, what is it? So that is t1 plus t2 plus t3 plus t4. Now how much is it? We know it's minus b by a, which is minus of minus 3 is plus 3. Similarly we can write taken two at a time. So product of two roots taken at a time and all those possible pair sums. So t1 t3 plus t1 t4 plus t2 t4 and dot dot dot. What is it? So that is going to be c by a. So ln x whole square, so t raised to power 2 is coefficient and that's a. And likewise you can write for taken 2 at a time, taken 3 at a time, and so on and so on. Similarly, product of all the roots t1, t2, t3, t4, and that will be minus plus minus plus, so it will be 7 here, the constant. Okay, the constant upon the leading coefficient. So that's it. Now see, the purpose of this question was to make you all very aware of it. Those who know it, that's really good, but those who may get confused or may miss that point, see, do we need this here? Do we need this here? That means product of the roots. See, xy, since the variable of the equation is x, hence when you are asked to find the roots of that equation, you need to find the value of x. So value of x are going to be the roots. But the point is, using these relations, can we write the direct relations on x? Answer is no. Why? Because see, we got a polynomial in terms of t, and look here, t is not just a normal variable x, it is ln of x. So t comes with the proper function like ln of x. So whatever you are writing here, so if I write here for t1, is it x1? No, but it's ln of x1, ln of x2. So whenever you are writing here the relation of roots and it's not a genuine, a perfect polynomial equation. Rather, you have converted by assuming any function in the equation to be a new variable, then you got a polynomial. So be very clear about it, that in that case the relations you are writing won't be in terms of the variable of the equation like x here. It will be in terms of the function of the equation, the function which is involved in the equation, the function in whose term it's a polynomial. Okay, so if I write this one, say for example, so it's ln x1 into ln x2 into ln x3 into ln of x4. Okay, now that's 7. Now what do we need? Do we need this? Answer is no. We need product of the roots, not product of ln xi. We need product of xi here. How do we get it? So now I think now all of you must be knowing it or can easily see that. See, that's the relation which will give us the answer, because we know from the property of log, and that says that ln of a plus ln of b can be written as what? Ln ab. So therefore we can write ln x1 plus ln x2 plus ln of x3 plus ln of x4, and that is given to be 3. We know it from the relation of the roots here. So that gives us ln of x1, x2, x3, x4, and that is equal to 3. So therefore product of all the roots when I goes from 1 to 4 is nothing but e raised to the power 3. So that should be the answer here. So that should be the answer here. So of course the answer should be e cube. I believe this question all of you would have understood this question, and from now onwards if you get any such question, okay, be very clear that the relation which you can write based on this polynomial will involve the respective function also along with the variable of the equation, bachcho. Okay, so that's it. That's what the most important aspect of this question was, bachcho.